So this is now almost complete, just doing some finishing touches. I still need a table for that spot. This shelf will probably be a project on its own, because I do want to have some room inside of it. I'm still missing the top pieces, and that's because I still have the table here, and I was doing the actual project using the Chidi Q2. The actual project were some legs. So I did not make the model myself. I did have to fix it up a little bit. One side was missing. And this is a furniture leg, hollow on the inside. This piece is 8 centimeters long, and this one about 3.5 centimeters. Now I printed this one as a test. It took 2 hours and 5 minutes, and I found out that, well, screwing this in place was not easy, because there were a lot of strings inside the threads in this piece. So what I've done now is a few changes. Well, one change. So this is the model inside the blender. The cylindrical one is original. I then made some changes to the cylindrical one, the screw, so it has a hex or an Allen key inside. And then I also made another version, one more squarish, but this one would take about 20 hours, 21 to print. So I said no thank you, I will have this one. As for the Allen key, hopefully I'll be able to use this one. It's 1 centimeter wide. And why do I say that? Well, because if this thing will have a bunch of strings inside again, then spinning it manually will be a pain in the butt. So I printed 5 more. Because, well, let me show you why. Well, because I bought this commode. These are actually the legs. I didn't screw them in, maybe 1 centimeter tall, quite thin, and not to my liking. So I'll be replacing all of these, 1 on each corner and 2 in the middle. Now the print has finished about 20-30 minutes ago. I used black PETG from Sanlu. It worked perfectly, at least I hope it did. So let's take a look at the result. Came right off. The experience so far is awesome, but then again I only ran it for maybe 15 hours total. But let's take a look at the quality. So let us see what we see. So this was the first one that I've printed as a standalone set. This one was flawless when it comes to threads. I did not have any strings. The bottom looks nice, and the top also, well, it's acceptable. This one had a lot of strings. Maybe you do see some, but on the edges of the threads there were a lot of strings. So I had to do a lot of back and forth like this to actually screw it all the way in, and my hand hurt really bad, and that's why I decided to make an Allen key for these ones, and hopefully it fits in. And it does not. That kinda sucks. I did make it a little bit bigger. Maybe this will be just enough. Hopefully. But what I do see is that the tops don't actually have everything covered in plastic. But as long as it's structurally sound, I'm not really bothered. with the top not looking pristine. What I'm interested though is on the inside, and the inside, well, it's a mess. There's also quite a lot of loose strings like this, and this is what then gets tangled when screwing this in. So if I just try to screw this by hand, let's see how far it gets. About this. So then you have to do a lot of back and forth to basically grind the excess plastic out. So basically all of these have string in, but what about the quality on the outside? I did not really pay much attention. I do have some visible line here, as if everything shifted slightly. But maybe that's because of the model. This model is not what I made. I just made some slight changes. So maybe the model is actually the reason why I see all of the lines that I see. So we do see two visible lines. And we have a bunch of visible lines going in that direction. But again, I just took the model as is because I needed something fast, and I have no experience with making threads, and luckily without any changes, the threads actually just fit in. Though maybe I should have printed these pieces, maybe 1 to 2% smaller, and that would make the threads go in easier. And let's see if you will be able to see anything. Maybe if I shine some light from underneath. So this should at least give you some idea of the stringing going on inside the threads. The threads being on the top side. So basically all of the pieces are the same. So let me see if this Allen key can maybe help me out when screwing this in. If it does, that will be awesome. And it definitely is awesome. So I should have made this hole for the Allen key a bit bigger, but at least I can use it. So I think all is good. The only thing that I have to make sure is that I'll be able to spin this by hand. And yeah, this is a lot better than it was without the Allen key. If nothing else, I am glad I made a test print, because if I just put all 6 of the objects on, I would have a lot of work trying to screw this in. So this one already has issues at the beginning. I have no idea if this is something to do with the heat settings or what. Because I do see whole basically strands. Now this is oddly satisfying, and it feels a little bit like cooking when seasoning the food with some pepper. Also looks black, like pepper. Now if you have any knowledge about 3D printing, how to get better quality, and maybe specifically with 3D printers, let me know in the comments down below. That's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.